Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and today I want to chat about something that I think is really it's absurd. It might be a little bit of a rant, but it seems like every time I make any videos discussing merits or positive or the benefits of TRT, and when I say TRT, I mean real TRT, not wink wink YouTube TRT, bro, right? I'm talking about older men, middle-aged men who have declined levels and their doctor is giving them testosterone as a replacement dose. Young men jump in and they get so defensive and attacking. And it's like, I guess here's my question to the guys who have an issue with that. Like guys who are 30 years old, like you're still children, right? 30, you're a child. Why are you guys so offended that older guys are getting improved quality of life with medicine? Like, why are you concerned? Why is it a big deal? Why are you angry? Like, what possible motive do you have? Because in my case, I know, and I'm not just talking about my clients. Yeah, it does apply to some of my clients. But I know quite a few guys over the age of 40. Quite a few I've met over the years, including family members, people married to family members, personal friends, many of whom are not even part of the lifting world. Like they maybe exercise a little, but they're not serious fitness people. They're on prescription TRT, and almost every single one of them, the vast majority, all report their quality of life has improved, their health has improved, they're generally happier, have better well-being, improved quality of life. Okay? Again, better living through modern medicine. So what is the issue with this? You know, I see whole circles of people who get angry at it. They're like, well, it's dangerous. Like, well, their doctors don't think it's dangerous. If their doctor doesn't think it's dangerous, then who in the hell are you? I mean that as a serious question. If a 42-year-old man has a medical doctor who's prescribing him testosterone, and he's got a nice, healthy, robust testosterone level as a result of it, his quality of life has improved, his progression's improved, he doesn't get depressed anymore, he has energy, he has all these things, and his doctor is perfectly happy with it. Who in the fuck are you? And I do mean that for you out there. Who the fuck are you to say that you know more than that person's doctor who does their blood work and went to medical school and they're prescribing them this? Like, what delusional fucking world do you live in? And I would ask that question to someone who has an issue with that. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Your opinion doesn't mean shit. And that's the point where you step back and go, whoa, you've never even taken a biology class. You don't even know the basics of how cells work. And you're going to stand there and say, well, I think it's dangerous and they shouldn't be doing it, when their doctor is prescribing it to them and their quality of life is better. Their blood work looks good. Their health is improved. I don't understand why you kids have a problem with this. What is the issue? I mean, are you going to get upset when your grandpa, if your grandpa goes on some TRT and all of a sudden he's like, I get good erections again, my depression's gone, and, my belly fat, I've lost a couple inches off my waist. Are you going to then get angry at him? Are you going to attack him? Are you going to tell him he's a dirty cheater and that he's a degenerate? Yeah, go ahead, see if he writes you out of the will. Right? See how that works out for you. Or you going to tell your dad that? Have a lot of you guys who have this perspective considered that maybe you have no idea what you're talking about? If you're 28 years old and your guy who works out, maybe you're a fitness influencer, and you don't have experience with this, have you considered that maybe you have no idea what you were talking about, and that maybe you should just shut up and let medical doctors work with their patients to improve men's health and men's quality of life? Again, by and large, with few exceptions, I've met a tiny number who had side effects that they didn't like or couldn't deal with, right? But they're the exception, not the rule. By and large, the majority have been extremely happy with it. I want to state their quality of life is improved, their health is improved, they are doing something legal that is prescribed to them by a medical professional who believes that it's in their best interest. Again, I ask, who in the fuck do you think you are? And it seems like half the time the responses are just anti-doctor, anti-medicine. That's another trend I've noticed too. A big chunk of the people who are against TRT, they're against any medication. They don't like doctors. They don't like medicine in general. Oh, what's going to happen when, the economy, the grid goes down and you can't get that testosterone anymore? Well, that's not going to be your biggest concern at that point. I mean, people need to think about that. Do you really think that's the biggest concern? If that happened, if that happens, do you really think that's going to be the priority? Come on. Again, a delusional level of thinking. I can assure you, if society collapses, not having access to your testosterone, at least yours, because you won't necessarily have to have it to survive. You need to be more worried about your grandpa who needs insulin. That's the one you need to be worried about, right? Ridiculous. Again, when that is your level, and if it's a conspiracy theory is your reason for rejecting better living through modern medicine, maybe you need to just check out from society. Right? Go ahead and just go off the grid, build your little cabin somewhere, and leave the rest of us alone at that point. If that is the way you view it. It's absurdity, guys. But when we have younger lifters who have a problem with better living through medicine for older men, you guys better hope you don't get old. You better hope that your life ends at 35. Because you're going to be in for a rude awakening. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I'll talk to you guys next time.